Minneapolis anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Battle of the Bands thing, where basically it's the same thing, is that everyone had to vote with their tickets as they come in, vote for you, see who's going to make it to the next round, whatever else. But that's a whole different story. But we were going around, that was our resume down there, was that we played 7th Street, we played the Caboose, and we'd get chewed out by people that were running the venues, because they were just like, we got people in here every night trying to get into this place. You just show up out of nowhere from Fargo, think you're getting in. I was just like, yeah, you're so correct. So it's the whole networking thing. Is just so big. So I guess we're alive. So, well, welcome to the podcast. We're at the Plank Pod. We're here with Mr. Spicy Gavin. I am your host, Mr. Wayne Stollenfacher. And today we have Joe and Jon, J&J, Holter.
Hi, everyone.
Yes,
Hi.
On the couch tonight. So we get to go. Don't really know much about your past or anything like that, so that's going to be interesting. I'm sitting here blabbing about when we were playing down in the mid-cities area 20 plus years ago now. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's when your stories turn to decades. It's things get strange.
I try not to think about it.
But it's going to happen.
I try not to think about it. It's inevitable, but I don't want to think about that right now.
It's going to happen. It's like, last year we did this. It's like Gavin was talking about that their band just started like a year ago. And I was just like, I remember when we were a baby band too. We did a lot of stuff. So last night you guys were in here recording.
Yes, we were.
So explain a little.
We're recording an EP, or currently recording an EP, and we recorded 2 songs Friday, Saturday here, and they went really smooth. So
this is Day of Bliss. What are the names of the songs? What's your working titles right now?
One is called All About Her. It's kind of like my take. I'm a big Beatles fan.
Sure.
So it's kind of like Beatles grunge kind of stuff.
Hey.
And then the other song is called Memory, and it's kind of just like melodic kind of jam, I guess you'd call it, but a bit of a longer song. But another thanks to Nick for doing all the work.
Nick, the voice of a deity.
Yes.
Oh, there he is back there. He doesn't have his sound effects going, do you? No. Okay. I guess we get Nick's sound effects tonight. So that's absolutely fine. No, that's great that you're doing that. And that recording experience, because it is different than playing live by a long shot.
A different game.
Absolutely,
I don't know. I always burn on it. But Nick makes it so dang easy.
He does.
I don't understand.
He's got a method to his madness.
Yeah.
For sure.
But maybe it was because I was recording. It was 20 years ago, so our Windows 95 machines don't really
big box monitors and everything.
Don't really compare.
Good old slow tools. Take 20 minutes to render.
That's no joke. That was no joke. I remember reverberating. We'd sit there and wait for just a new reverb to come on, and then you'd hate it, so you'd have to erase it anyway. But enough about us. Let's get to you guys.
Sure.
So, your brothers, twins.
Yeah.
But see, these two actually look alike. No, not even close. I think we're the same height. That's about it.
Okay.
So a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So Joe and I, we were born here in Fargo.
You're born in Fargo.
Yeah, we were born in Fargo. But our parents lived, I think, in an apartment in Grand Forks at the time. And then they moved to a small
town. Sounds like a story in itself, but we might leave that alone, or unless you want to talk about it.
I honestly don't know that much about that part of their life.
Okay.
That was kind of before I gained consciousness. You know what I mean? But they moved to a small town, Oslo, Minnesota, and it's one of those Minnesota small towns where it's like 300 people. Good old small town living and whatnot.
Oslo. Nick, did we play Oslo?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. I
really?
It. Yeah.
At the bar there, I assume?
Probably outside.
Oslo days.
Oh, yes.
Got it.
Oslo days. Yeah.
They start to blend together after a while.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
All right.
And we lived in Oslo all our lives, and growing up, me and this guy, we were just like that, like inseparable.
Which I find crazy because me and my brother, it was just bloodbath every single time we were in the same room. Yeah, it was someone was swinging, someone was throwing something, you know, breaking somebody else's stuff. Or he'd break his stuff and then come and steal mine because his is broken.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, if you ever watched this.
yeah.
Still my clear phone that I had.
Oh my god.
From the 90s. Oh, that was all from that Guns N' Roses video where he had the neon one. I don't know if you probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But I couldn't get the neon ones. That was too expensive. I got the little cheap version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he smashed one because his girlfriend or something made him mad. So,
what?
So he comes and steals my phone, then he smashed that.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. But yeah, so don't get me wrong. Me and him definitely got in some fights back in the day. I mean, come on.
Your guys.
Your brothers.
His brothers. It's bound to happen no matter what.
Yeah, it's bound to happen no matter what.
Yep.
But yeah, we've been just, inseparable. I mean, nowadays, like, we live with each other. We work with each other. We're around each other 24/7.
24/7, pretty much.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Joseph?
That's right.
Yeah.
I know. I give you the thumbs up on that. It was just the only time I think my brother started we became, I won't even say friends, but, you know, being able to associate with each other was, I came back from Texas. I think for the second time. It might have been the first time, whatever. Came back from Texas, and he calls me up. That's back in the old phone days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it the...
Yeah. We got the rotary one. I got the same color one up in the same spot. Yep. He calls me up, and he asks if he wanted to take me out for a beer at a bar. And I was just like, is this the same guy?
Yeah.
Huh? Now he lives like 3 blocks from me.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, unless he's looking to borrow something, I never see him. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we went to school in East Grand Forks.
Okay.
We went there K through 12.
Yep.
And I think we had every class together until 5th grade, I think, right?
It was 5th grade, yep. That's when we switched it up.
And then we decided just to switch it up. And then, yeah.
You had every class together?
Yes.
Every class, yeah.
And we gave those teachers hell.
Hell.
I bet.
Oh my God, we were troublemakers.
I remember the first day of kindergarten when they split us up, and I was just like, what's this? What? I don't get the same classrooms? Like, okay. Yeah, we probably would have fought the entire time.
Oh, yeah. You guys would have like tore that classroom apart.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah, we were rowdy little boys. Rowdy little boys.
Yep. Teachers would always get us confused.
All the time.
Calling him Joe and me John, you know.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's your parents' fault. Why they
I was going to say, you can take it up with them.
My brother's name's Ryan, and I'm Wade. So at least there's a little bit of separation there.
Yeah.
Joe and John. It's even the same 3 letters.
Yeah, literally just a 1-letter difference. So you can take it up with them. They were the ones that named us.
Yeah, but then, you know, grew up, and then 5th grade is where I met this guy named Will Bernard. You know who this guy is. I don't know if you know.
Yes, Will.
I think so.
Yeah, you met him at IMC.
You got to meet this guy, but I think
he's in Nashville.
Yeah,
he's in Nashville nowadays, so he's across the country.
Yeah.
So anyway, this Will guy, me and him, he was my childhood best friend. I mean, me and him were just like that, right? And so how we met is, oh man, it's such a fun story. So 5th grade, I got invited to. You know the story.
Many times. It's awesome.
So I get invited to this Halloween party that my friend was hosting, and down in the basement, she had Guitar Hero, and of course, Guitar Hero was still very popular. You guys remember,
100%.
yeah. And so I'm down there, and it's like a PS2. I'm facing everyone, and for some context, I started playing Guitar Hero when I was like 7 because I used to sit by my dad, and he would play. I'm like, God, this looks kind of cool. I want to play. So I started when I was 7. So I've been playing for a while. Guitar Hero, I know. And I was down in the basement, and I was just a cocky little, son of a bitch, man. I was just like, I'm beating everyone, blah, 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 blah. And then comes in this kid with super long hair, almost like Bruce Dickinson. I can't quite remember. And he's like, hey, you want to play? Oh, sure, dude. And so we stand close to the TV, maybe from here to here. And keep in mind, this is when everyone's at the party. So I have this whole big crowd around watching Will and I play. And we go, I can't remember if it was Face Off or Guitar Battle, but he goes to that second set list in Guitar Hero 3, mind you.
Oh, yeah.
He goes
that's 3. Yep.
all the way
Slash.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, dude.
Yeah. And he goes all the way down to Through the Fire and Flames.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, this will be interesting. He goes down to Expert. We're in 5th grade, by the way.
That's where I
And
live.
so I'm like, okay, let's do this. I am gonna shit the bed, but let's do it. And so we get playing, and you guys remember the intro? You had to like do like the tapping method and whatnot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all. He starts doing it, picks up the guitar behind his head.
This sounds like Will.
Oh my gosh, yeah, behind it, and just nailing every note.
Shaking my
Yeah.
head.
Humbled me.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So quick. But from then on, oh my gosh, we just hit it off like right then and there, and we became just super close. Like I think again 5th grade year, I sleep over at his house, and me and him, because we like loved like Guitar Hero YouTubers, you know, and there's this guy named I can't remember, I think it was Guitar Hero Phenom.
Okay.
And we
I
just
never
loved
got into
him.
that, so.
Yeah.
At least not when they got into the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, and we were so inspired by him, and we made like the cheesiest homemade video on like a little camcorder, and it was us playing Cult of Personality.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just, he was my best friend, you know, that 5th grade year. But then 6th grade happened. That's when middle school started. Kind of had a falling out there, you know. Middle school is middle school. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yep.
But then, toward the end of my 8th grade year, I decided I didn't want to do art because I have really crappy handwriting. So, like, the whole drawing thing just wasn't working out, right? And, you know, I knew Will, because Will, you know, he was obviously really good at Guitar Hero, but he was in band in 5th grade.
He's just good at everything.
Oh, like he's just one of those guys.
Yeah.
And so he played in band. He played drums from 5th grade, you know, to our senior year. But I knew that he played drums, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try this band stuff out, you know? Just, like I said, I didn't want to do art. I sucked at it, so let's do band. And so, end of 8th grade, I went to the middle school band director. I'm like, and this is like in May. And I was like, hey, can I do
As
band?
an educator, I know what this is like.
Yeah. And she was like, you can't join this year, but you can join your freshman year. I'm like, okay, cool. So I tell my mom and dad. Yeah.
So amazed.
And so I tell my mom and dad that, you know, I want to join band and whatnot. And so over that summer, they had me take drum lessons at Poplar's Music in East Grand Forks. And just a little
With
side.
who at Poplar's?
So I studied, my very first teacher was a guy named Caleb Friddle. He was...
Shout out to Caleb. Yeah.
my first teacher. I owe him so much, dude. So, it's just, dude, yeah. He was my first teacher. I think he was an undergrad at UND at the time. I think he was a percussion major.
Yep.
And, I mean, I felt like I really didn't have a knack for it at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, it was just one of those things where I'm like, sure, why not? I'll try it. And so my first few lessons, it was...
So I got to ask this question on top of that. It's just like, did you pick percussion because of Will, or did you think it was just going to be easy? Like everybody else.
I like that question.
Yep.
I picked it because of Will. Because he was my best bud, and I want to hang out with him. And
that makes sense.
stuff.
At least you got someone that you're hanging with on there. Cause
oh, dude, I've heard so many stories, so many horror stories. Yeah.
I'll let you finish, but I got something to...
Sure. Yeah. And so I like I said, I really didn't feel like I had a knack for it, but you know, started lessons, and I did the whole, we're playing out of like the Alfred's snare drum method, book 1.
Thank God.
Right.
They don't do that anymore, at least on Fargo or Moorhead.
Yeah.
At least I don't think in Moorhead. But
And it was like, here is a quarter note, here's an eighth note, play to the metronome, all that kind of basic stuff. Very,
Yes.
very fundamental, but very, very basic stuff. And, oh man, so enter freshman year. I joined band, and I'm like nervous because like I had those drum lessons and whatnot, but I had no idea what I was doing whatsoever. I was still just like, you know what I mean? Like, I had no.
I'm just smiling ear to ear. Yep.
Yeah, but I was happy to be there. But I don't even remember what parts I had up until a point. My freshman year, you remember this. So we played. So in East Grand Forks, how it went, it was freshman band. And then you just did just normal concert band, 10th through 12th grade. And it was freshman band. It was for, I think, this potato bowl feed concert. It was something to like fund the program and whatnot. Yeah. And so her name then was Mrs. Searle.
Okay.
She's now Mrs. Bach. But
another shout out, Mrs. Bach.
I think this goes, man. Don't even get me started. Like it just like, oh my gosh. But she had me play drum set part for this arrangement of Brown Eyed Girl.
I remember this.
Every weekend.
I remember this. Oh man, I remember this.
Little Van Morrison for you. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. And I was nervous because I'm like, I think I had just maybe a few drum set lessons because it was my lessons up till then was just mainly just snare drum focused, getting the basics down, whatever.
Yep.
But this is my first drum set part. And Will at the time, it was so good. He was talented for his age,
I got stories of Will too.
Oh yeah, yeah. And so I saw it as, here's this guy that's so good, and here's me, kind of still a beginner, but you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to show him what's up. And so I practiced that part like crazy, and I'll never forget it. So we played it. It went really well, and Will sat behind me. And when it was done, I just remember going, yeah! And then I look around at Will, and he's like, yeah! And it was this whole big celebration, and that just kind of started my love for drum set, which I could go on about, but you had some stories that you want to share.
Oh, yeah. It's just whole about the whole band thing. It just brings me back. Did you play in banjo?
No, I was not.
He was
banjo
the complete opposite. He was the complete opposite. He go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was like personality-wise, we were pretty much polar opposite.
So you were the jock?
I was. I was.
That was my other brother. He was the jock. Yep. I was the band nerd.
Yeah, I was the one who did sports and whatever, and he was the one who did band and speech and stuff like that. So, yeah,
it's the yin to the yang.
Yes, yin to the yang. Very, very different personalities and interests, but we're obviously still close. I did dabble a little bit on drums on Guitar Hero back in the day. We spent a lot of time doing that, of course.
That drum set on Guitar Hero is just so, to me, it doesn't make any. It's like the same thing as when a guitar player picks up the stupid plastic guitar.
Yeah.
You guys just like, this is the dumbest thing ever. That's the same thing.
Favorite part.
And to me, it just made sense, at least the guitar part. But then you play the drum set part, and I would always just die within the first four measures or whatever.
Boot off the stage.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You failed
I
the
can't
song.
figure this
Restart.
stupid thing out. It just doesn't work. Yeah, so I completely get that.
Yeah, I dabbled in that a little bit, but like sports and that was more of my thing growing up.
Cool.
So,
What'd you play?
What?
What sports did you play?
What sports did I play? I played basketball and golf. Basketball was a huge thing for me. When I was growing up, I'd always watch my dad's old Pro-Am tapes. Like, oh my gosh, my dad's up there killing it. Like, oh my gosh, I want to be like him. So
Your dad played basketball?
Yes, he did.
He sure did.
I was nowhere in that radar. Yeah.
Yep. So I watched his pro-am tapes growing up, and I was like, man, I want to be like him. So I picked up a ball and I started playing. I played when I didn't start playing for the school probably up until 5th or 6th grade. And I played 5th, 6th. I didn't play 7th for whatever reason. And I played 8th grade, freshman year, sophomore year. And I loved it. It was great. Granted, with my situation that I have, it wasn't exactly the best fit. But that didn't matter to me. You know, I loved doing it. And I knew that when I was playing, there were people up there that were watching me and getting inspired by me. You know, they're like, here's this kid, he's an amputee and he's out there playing basketball. Like, what's my excuse? I could go do this. Or I could kind of push through anything that I got going on. So that was
precisely.
Cool. Yeah, that was a huge thing for me, and I just loved it, you know. Like, just being out there shooting and making baskets or whatever, that was my piece. Whenever I had stuff going on, whatever, I could just go out there and I could play and just kind of tune out the world, you know. So
love it.
Yeah, that was my thing.
That was your stage. Yeah.
Yes, that was my stage.
That's my brother. Yeah. That's my brother.
So a performer in another arena, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
That's
I'm off the golf course in a week, so.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it at the moment. I'm kind of excited because I'll have my days back, but then then the paychecks dry up a little bit. So.
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
That's kind of the crappy thing.
So Mick Klein, yes, I got to get back to you. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but so my whole thing is just to get back to the band type things. That's my arena.
Yeah,
that's where I came
fair.
up with. Is that last night we played a concert in Horace, and the Horace Wind Symphony played a couple tunes, and then it was like the Valley Winds, I think they call themselves, from out of Minneapolis.
Sure.
Were there, and then we were like basically we were playing last, and I was just subbing in for the Lake Agassiz Wind Symphony, which you'll be playing in on the next one. And Andy, I told Andy that I was probably going to be somewhere else. Hence the 5th and 6th, because that's when it's happening, and that didn't happen. So I told Andy last night I'm wide open, and he was just like, "I think all the parts are filled." So
Dang it!
I was like, "Oh well." So I was there, and I walk in, and the first thing happens, Wade Stahlberger, and I was like, "What? Who's calling out my name?" And it's just this lady standing there, who's like older. And I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, "You look familiar," but I meet so many people. I was like, I was like,
jogging the memory a little bit.
Yeah. It didn't even dawn on me that it was my first band director ever, the one that got me started on percussion.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Miss Sunmore. So yes, I was gonna find you last night to see if we can get you on the pod at some point, but I can't even find you on Facebook or nothing. So.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll search you down. I'll find you.
Yeah.
Wow.
CIA.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool,
she
though.
completely changed. Well, started whatever doing now. Game with Gavin, but. I just remember walking into that, and I wanted to play saxophone because I thought saxophone would be the coolest thing ever. It's the end of the Muppets, that guy. I thought that sound was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I think it was a Barry sax, but it looks like he's playing an alto.
Yeah.
And I walk in, had to do your testing. You never had to do that, so you missed that part.
Nope, never had to do that.
And I remember I do testing, or I help out with testings in the Fargo Mort area, and they always have me do the percussion thing, and I'm not nice.
Oh, really?
Say that. If you make it past me, it's the percussion. There's a reason why. There's not because I think I hit drum, make sound.
Right. Right.
I can make sound on a trumpet too. It ain't gonna sound good.
Yeah.
But so I get in there and they give me the saxophone. I swear to God, they put a piece of bark on that thing because I could not get any sound out of it. I couldn't even get air through it. So. And you hear back later how they used to have those like tricks to do because the two instruments that everyone wants to play is percussion. Why? Because they think it looks easy. And it's actually the hardest thing up there. And then you got the other thing, same as tenor drums and a drum line. That's the easiest instrument on there. I'll fight you for that. And saxophone, because saxophones look cool. But I don't know. I just thought it'd be really, really cool to do.
Yeah.
And so then she's just like, well, how many years of piano have you had? And I was like, I don't know, 3, 4 or something like that. Well, to come over here. And all of a sudden they're like testing me out and all that. I just remember I had it written down. Percussion with big circles. And I was like, when do you get voted in to play percussion?
Right.
And then my mom talked me into it. 'Cause I swear to God, the only reason why she wanted me to do it was she had the list of instruments. And it was saxophone 5,000, drum 400. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, my mom's been gone since '94, so I can't really yell at her. But I'm fairly certain that's what kind of derived that decision, because I still don't understand how they let me just bang away in the basement all the time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. It's my dad worked nights too, so it's just like,
oh really?
There's something there. Yeah. And then trying to, I don't know. To me, it was music I just dove into. It was like, this is my new best friend. Kept going with it.
Absolutely.
Type of thing. But yep, so I met Miss Sunborn last night, got me going, and then Dr. O, actually, he's said yes, he's coming on the podcast at some point. He's retired now, but he's the other guy that changed the whole direction of my life as well. So
yeah, cool.
Dr. O, if you see this, thanks, man. But we got to get you on here on the couch so we can hear your entire story. All I know is you came from like Florida or something.
Oh, really? Wow.
And Bowling Green. Oh, he's got a billion stories he likes to talk.
Yeah.
Not like me. I don't like talking at all.
Yeah, clearly not.
Poor
Clearly
Gavin's
not.
over here.
It's all good. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm more of a listener, so.
Yeah, so that was the crazy thing that I was going to talk about that happened last night. Was that
that's, oh my gosh, man.
Playing trumpet. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right, you were a trumpet player at first, so.
Yeah.
So.
Cool, man. Yeah, well, to kind of piggyback off of that. So yeah, I played that drum set part, and at the end of my freshman year, like, I just knew, like, this was my calling. I just knew it in my gut, and like, it's just something that was just so solid, concrete, that it's just, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And so going further in, me and Will, you know, both drummers, both really good friends. We both really get into Rush. We have had conversations. I know how you feel about Rush. No harm, no foul. But
that's okay. I'm trying to remember this.
Your contact information later.
So I'm trying to remember the song that Will plays. I met him at the International Music Camp. He was up there for Garage Band, and he was like, he just walked in. He just could play everything. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's he was the guy just kind of left alone. I showed him a little double kick technique thing. I think that's the only thing I even maybe remotely helped him with.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe
the guy could just do it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember the song he played. Was it Tom Sawyer or something Led Zeppelin? But
I remember this story. I think he played Tom Sawyer, but I also think he played Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. I think it was that song.
Okay, and he sang it too at the same time?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it was just like, we're watching this, and then he could hit all those notes way up there while I was just playing along. And I was just
and Black Dog is a hard song to drum to.
Okay,
it's
fine.
so...
Anything John Bonham
is just so, just coordination-wise, like, you have to have it solid.
But he can play guitar and everything else, too.
Oh, yeah, he could play guitar, he could play bass. That's that's a story. Yeah, and that's a story for later. But yeah, me and him really get into Rush, and yeah, just kind of like you said, I'd always hang out at his house, and he had a drum set at his house in his basement, and we'd take turns playing songs and whatnot, and he would, you know, casually play, you know, Tom Sawyer, but like, you know, YYZ, La Villa Strangiato, super casually, and like he was also really into like, you know, Judas Priest, Metallica. Metallica was his first love, and like Slayer, he was really into the double bass there.
Slayer!
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. I can. Oh, Will, I fucking miss that guy. But yeah, so let's see, sophomore year, and it was the same kind of thing. Now we're in normal concert band, playing percussion and whatnot. But then I was dating a gal at the time who played cello, which it was a good relationship for the most part. But she was in a community orchestra, NVYO. Shout out to NVYO. They're also a company, you know, conductor, whatever, that just changed the course of my life. And so how I got started with them was because the gal that I was dating knew I played percussion, and they needed percussionists. And so she was like, hey, you want to come to this rehearsal? You can watch for a little bit and then see what you think. Sure. And so it's at UND. I forget which room in UND. I go there for the rehearsal, I sit kind of in the corner, I watch, I'm kind of digging it, whatever. And the gal who runs the whole program comes up to me, and she's like, "Hey, do you play an instrument?" "Yes, I play percussion." "Great. Go back there, and there's some parts for you to play."
No way.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You were going right into that?
Right into the fire, dude.
Wow.
Right into the
Wow.
fire.
That's cool.
And I was like, okay, cool. And so the two pieces, I still remember them to this day. I think it was a Dvorak first movement. It was symphony in G major. And I had the timpani part. A lot of fun. Not fun to sight read, especially when you're all nerved up and all in your head, and not fun there. But then we also played this other piece. It was by George Bizet. I forget, it was like a fourth movement to one of his suites, but I played I think I also played timpani for that. Again, I got it down, but not fun to sight read, not fun to, be thrown into the fire.
It's amazing to me that you can remember the names of these things. I don't even remember what we played last night.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. But it just goes to show that, once I got past the whole like frightening thing, and at first, dude, I hated it. I'm like, this is another thing I have to do. But then I started to realize, like, oh my gosh, the music that we're making is like legitimately like so beautiful and so moving, and that just moved me.
The orchestra sounds so much different than a band.
Yeah.
So much.
cool.
Yeah, so much. It's just so lush, and
that's a great word for it,
yeah, and it just it just moved me so much. And then, we played that concert, and that was a lot of fun. And then what I started to realize is, so to kind of backtrack, growing up, I felt like I was really outside of my class. Like, I had Will and I had my buddies, but I really didn't feel like I had like a community of people that I could really confide in, It's kind of like Rush, subdivisions, be cool or be cast out. Totally like that.
Feel the same way as all my friends are from Fargo North. I went to Moorhead.
Oh, so you were just like...
I didn't have anybody
just
I
out
hung
there.
out with at
Yeah.
Moorhead, no.
Yeah, but, playing in band and playing in orchestra, I really started to feel a sense of community. And that was huge because even before I started playing drums, I feel like I really didn't have a lot of confidence in myself, growing up. Just totally, in my own head. And
Imposter syndrome.
Oh, yeah. And don't get me wrong, my parents were incredibly supportive, paying for the drum lessons. We lived in Oslo. The drum lessons were in Grand Forks, so driving back and forth and all that kind of stuff. And they just still to this day are super supportive.
Oh,
and
the
so,
Alfred's Drum Method Book 1.
Yeah. And that, it means a lot to me. But the whole community aspect, that's what really moved me. I mean, really, to this day still, that was just so big for me. Kind of piggying back off of that. So, band, back to that whole thing. Miss Searle, the director, she saw that I hate saying this, I really do, but I kind of a knack for it, but also a passion for it. She kind of saw that.
This guy doesn't give up. So I'm just going to say, I got to throw out the old commercial for Drummer's Journey here that we put. John's pretty much part of this thing too, is that we put on a drum pad circle where you basically exercise the hands, work on the rudiments and all the other fun stuff, and break things down, speed things up. You work up a sweat, and John's the one chasing me right now, so he's pushing me. I actually got to go practice because this guy. I always say you got to beat the old man in the room, and it's been a while. That's been really nice. So Wednesday nights, 5:30 to 7 o'clock. Come and hang out with me and John. We got bad jokes, trust me.
Oh yeah, a lot of bad jokes. Jokes.
Come on in.
Appreciate that, Wade. I really do, man.
No, but you don't give up. You're always in there. You're always passionate. You're just pushing yourself every single time. And you're trying to get in everything else, too. Because I met you at the marimba thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because you walked in with the cold paper, and I was just like,
and that's a whole nother, it's a whole nother story.
I used to do lumping over there. And it's like the old truckers know what that mean anymore. But that's basically, you just unload trucks. So that's what we did. We went to the loading bay, and the truckers would pay us cash under the,
Oh,
yep, and we'd unload the trucks for them. So like five block 5 high, then you know, wrap, whatever else, Libby glass,
oh my
Shep
God.
pallets.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tormented me that much. I remember those things. I
Yeah.
can't remember what we played last night. But I saw that and I was just like, oh, good, a blue collar guy. Because I don't know. To me, I'm very blue collar when I get into this stuff, and a lot of people are. But then there's a lot of other ones that they got the wine. Yes, very good. Yes,
the office. Yes.
4 1/3. Yes, it's a soloist, majestic, very nice. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I'm just like, come on. We're all
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah. Like. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But back to the whole Cheryl thing. She nurtured that absolutely, and she gave me a lot of opportunities, not to play, but in a concert band. But like after freshman year, I was so just gung ho about this thing. I wanted to join jazz band. I wanted to join drumline, and anything I could get my hands on, I just wanted to do it. So I joined drumline. I played snare mainly. That was a lot of fun. I joined
Where you should be. I'm not a snare snob at all.
Yeah, totally not. No.
No. But I teach more tenors than anything. I'll get into that later.
Yeah. Oh wait, I know exactly how you feel about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I played drum set in jazz band and all that kind of stuff. And then, because we do a musical in East Grand, and she had me play in the pit there, and oh man, she just gave me nurtured that, and just gave me just gave me a whole bunch of opportunities, and gave me a lot of experience, a lot of experience.
So Joe, how many of these concerts did you have to go to?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I tried to go to every one that I could. Yep.
Were you a willing participant here?
Yeah, I wanted to go there to support him and cheer him on. So I wanted to be there for everyone that I could.
See, that proves that you guys are inseparable.
Very cool.
Oh yeah. Connected
No.
by the hip.
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely.
Me, if I could get away from anything my brother was doing, oh god, it was great. Still remember having to sit there in those wrestling things. Like,
Oh my gosh! I don't want to be here right now.
I did not. And then after a while, I just I'll try it and see what it's like. I'm in it for 2 months. Like, dude, you guys are nuts.
Yeah. And kind of backtracking off of that, I went to every one of his basketball games.
Jeez.
I will never forget it. So it was 8th
Gosh.
grade.
Here we go.
So
Okay, go ahead.
it was 8th grade. You played what in 8th grade?
What do you mean?
Like JV?
No, I played B team 8th grade.
It was a B team 8th grade basketball, and I was there. It was me, I think Mom. I think it was just me and Mom. I can't quite remember exactly, but he got called in, and inbound ball goes to him. Can't remember if it was a 3-point or just like a normal shot, but you shoot it, you make it, and everyone was like, "Wow!" And it was just like, "Oh my gosh!" So many of those moments happened. Like in 9th grade, same kind of thing. You got called in.
Yep.
And you're at the 3-point line. Ball gets passed to you. You shoot it. You make it. The entire gym erupts, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was one of those things that look at you and you're like, that's
Yeah.
my brother right there. That's my brother.
Full Larry Bird.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We're always very supportive of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very supportive.
Totally, for sure.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know. I just had a different life experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm always at
I can
awe
see
with
how-
this.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like here where it was a lot of. I think we had 4 sets of twins in my class,
Oh, really?
and they all seemed to get along, except for maybe one of them.
Was that
And
you?
I couldn't even
and,
say. Well, besides us, but there's a lot of times no one would believe that we were twins. We'd have to get out the thing, same birthday, same last name.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You'd
yeah.
have to do that stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not going to name names. I can only think of one that maybe was like that. The other ones all seem like you guys, and still, to me, it just blows my mind.
Yeah. I could definitely tell it's refreshing for people to see.
Absolutely.
'Cause,
Absolutely.
like,
Seems like you guys have a pretty cool relationship.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
would say right now is the closest we've ever been in our
Oh, yeah.
25 years.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You guys are only 25.
Yes. Yes.
Gavin.
Look at me, Wade. Look at me.
This time thing. Oh, it's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Blowing my mind. That's okay.
Yeah. And so.
What do you got for him, Gavin? I've been talking the entire time.
So you're from East Grand, huh?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
East
You
Grand
guys.
Don't hold that against him.
Jeez. You
So
guys
judgmental.
go to the Red Pepper a lot? You like the
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, we do.
That
Oh
is
my God.
one of my favorite restaurants.
Oh my
Really?
gosh. Yeah.
Really?
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Just opened one and I love it.
Yeah,
They
there's
did.
one in
They
South
did.
Fargo.
They have
Yeah.
one in Fargo
Opened up.
now.
Yeah.
And I think they have like 3 of them now.
They got
I
two.
think so.
Is it the
Two.
same?
There's the
though?
one on
I
19th
can't
and
eat
then.
anything from there, but when I do,
In
it's
Forks?
so good.
Oh, yeah.
my gosh,
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 in Forks. Sorry, I thought you were talking about here.
You're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that food is so good.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Every time I hear Grand Forks, I'm like Red Pepper.
Yep.
Oh, we
It's like-
grew up eating that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Oh, yeah.
Spent a lot of time, lots of money there.
What'd you
lots of
guys
good
get?
food.
Grinders, tacos.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
Oh gosh, I think from then to now it's kind of shifted, but I would always get 3 soft shells
Okay.
and a cheese tostada.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you gotta have the white sauce.
Oh, gotta have the
dude.
white sauce.
And-
Gotta have the white sauce.
And now it's same thing, but just throw a half and everything grinder in there, heat it up.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Very cool.
Also with white
What'd
sauce
you
on
get?
Oh, same as him.
Same as him.
Imagine that, huh?
I know. Yeah, like 3 soft shells and a cheese tostada with the white sauce.
That's awesome.
Should we tell them a story about when me and Jacob went there and I had
Do it.
5 tacos?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was me, him, and then our his best friend, a friend of ours, Jacob. We grew up with this guy. He's from
Yeah.
Alvarado. We go to Red Pepper one time, and just out of the blue, Jacob dares me, "Hey, I bet you can't eat 5 soft shell tacos in one sitting." Oh yeah, say I can't. And so we order our stuff.
As old as time itself.
Yeah.
he took the bait.
I did. I absolutely took the bait. And sure enough, I ate, the 5 soft shell tacos with the cheese tostada.
Oh yeah.
My stomach did not agree with that.
Yeah, but
at
Ready to
all.
explode.
Oh my gosh, my stomach hurt for like the next day and a half, dude. But I had to do it. I'm like, say I won't. Say I won't.
Yeah.
You know.
Not small. They're not
Yeah.
small.
They're pretty decently sized.
Yeah.
And here I can't participate because I don't think I've ever ate there.
What?
I've been outside of
What?
it.
Wait.
I can tell you what
What?
it looks like. Trust me, if it doesn't say McDonald's or Taco Bell on there, my little lady is not interested.
No.
What?
Yeah, it's so. She likes
Dude.
ketchup on her ketchup. I even got her the shirt.
You gotta go to the Fargo one, but
Yes.
there's
Yes.
something about that original Grand Forks one.
Oh, that you
Where
just
it's-
can't beat.
It just,
you just can't beat.
It's so different.
It
Oh,
could
yeah.
be the
So
building,
different.
it could be the mold in the building. I don't know what it is, but it's something with that original one. It's just
Oh,
it's
yeah.
different.
This is
I
the
don't
most Midwest conversation.
Yeah. I think so too.
I'm talking to you, Nick.
Yeah.
We are not
We love you,
sponsored
Nick.
by Red Pepper, although we should be.
I was gonna
Please,
say.
please
Right,
sponsor the
yeah,
yeah.
podcast,
Sponsor
please.
these guys.
Sponsor these guys, please. Yes.
I'll take some white sauce.
Right.
Oh,
Anyways,
Yeah.
back to you.
yeah, terrible. So
Yeah.
getting on to the drum set stuff. So I know you've been trying to get into bands lately.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely.
And is the search still on? Is there?
Absolutely.
How come Joe hasn't learned how to play bass yet or something?
Oh my god.
It's just not his thing.
It's
know?
not. I've thought
It's
about
harder
it.
than it looks.
Yeah, I bet.
He's got to be in the rhythm section now. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always, in the back of my mind, I wanted to play guitar, electric guitar, acoustic guitar.
Okay.
I love this sound. It's just so awesome. But I don't know. Here you go.
Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, we got the
Oh,
doggo.
we
Guest
got-
debut, yes.
we got
This
the
is
dog.
Lola, everybody.
Yes,
Yeah,
everyone
this
say
is
hi to
Lola.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
This is awesome.
Send some love down below for Lola.
You gotta get a triangle at 8 Side Studio.
Yes.
I got triangles at
Kind of
home.
fun.
Lola.
Come on, Lola. Come on.
I
This
have
way.
so much percussion.
This way.
Garbage.
You can do it.
Oh,
You can do it.
Actually, the triangles are really expensive. That's
Yes,
right.
they're very expensive.
Again. There we go.
He wants to be in the
Oh.
chair.
Yeah. Lola be a great host.
Oh yeah.
Their treats.
Right.
Another one? Yes. Great.
But yes, to the band thing. I'm very much in search of a band, very much so. So 2 years ago, I went to school at MSUM for a year, and I made a lot of good friends there. A lot of people I still talk to this day, and I'm in a band with a few of them, and I wouldn't say like it's a band, but not really, because we only meet every so often.
Yeah.
And like, you know, we jam originals and whatnot. And
so it's a project, yeah.
Yeah, it's a project. And like, we've recorded demos. So going back to the recording thing, I know exactly what that's like. They had me play to a metronome, and it had to be just on point the whole time, you know. And that's really fun. And I always try to push like, okay, let's learn these 3 songs and jam it at the next time.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I learn them. Nobody else does. Yep.
Welcome to being in a band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that brings us to 8 Side Studio, where you can get all your recordings done right here. Even videography now, we're getting, or at least working on that. The best drum sounded room, at least in the Fargo area that I know of.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I vouch for that.
Yeah.
And I know you guys were recording drums last night, weren't you?
It sounded really good in here.
Yeah, exactly.
So no complaints.
Old Nick, the voice of a deity there. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the control room yet, but...
oh, dude, I believe it.
Nick, we got to come up with a commercial here that just basically you can just hit play and then of like 30 seconds of like showing everything off while we're talking about this. That'd be really
These
good.
are the knobs. They do things.
Yeah. But they're scary when there's so many of them. That's my whole thing. You're like, but they all do the same. No, that's not what we're thinking. I'm going to touch that. It's going to start on fire.
Yeah. And so to the whole band thing. So when I was in high school, Will and I started a band. I think our junior year.
See, 2 drummers starting a band.
Right. And except he wasn't the drummer.
Nope.
Of course not. He played bass and sang at the same time.
Okay.
Because of course it's Will Bernard, Geddy Lee type of thing. It was a 3-piece. It was me, him, and then our best buddy Jake on guitar. And that was a lot of fun. I think that year we so there was this talent show that EGF hosted. It was like Eastside Idol, and we got asked by our buddy Roberto to play "Sweet Emotion"
Very cool.
by Aerosmith.
Oh yeah.
And so it was us 3 on our instruments and Roberto singing, because his idol was I'm blanking on the lead singer's name.
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler,
There
thank
we
you.
go. I
He
was
was
blanking too.
Steven Tyler was his idol, so that's something that he really wanted to do. So we're like, sure, why not? And so we practice it, we get it down, and I'll never forget it. And so we're playing the tune during the show, and we get to the 3rd verse, and I'm playing. Then all of a sudden I hear, Roberto forgets the lyrics and is just mumbling like the Swedish Chef from the Muppets, and it was just the funniest thing to me. But playing live like that, you guys know, especially in the band, that synergy from you guys in the crowd is just something you can't buy.
Yeah,
No,
100%.
absolutely, you cannot buy that.
It's a shared experience, yep.
It is absolutely just a shared experience, and it was awesome. It was awesome, and that's what drew me into wanting to play more in bands and whatnot, and learning that. And so, flash forward to senior year, I think, so Roberto did something else for the talent show, and me, Will, and Jake, we wanted to do a song by Greta Van Fleet, because this was around 2019, so this is, you remember, this is when they were just getting popular with like Black Smoke Rising and whatnot, and I think their second album just came out, and we did a deep cut off that album called The Cold Wind.
Okay.
And oh my gosh, guys, I can't tell you guys how many times we went through that song. They had choreography, kind of like Kiss and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to do a kick here,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah. And we practiced the crap out of that song. And man, this is still, I haven't played a lot of gigs in my life. But when we played that night, when we played The Cold Wind, it was just electric. Pure electric, man. Like, I'll never forget it. I did like a little hi-hat swill into the first hit on like, I think like the end of 4 or something. And it was just like it was just a lightning bolt, you know? And like I said,
Amen, brother.
feeding off the synergy of the crowd, I mean, it was just Oh my gosh, it was something I will never, ever, 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 ever forget, ever.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Nope, and you never will.
No.
But there'll be more times just like that, and it's just the funny part is that you play something 5 trillion times, but then there's that one night where it's just like the stars line up or something.
Oh my gosh, exactly.
And it's like you're just everybody in the band has sharing a brain, and you cannot do wrong. And
Exactly.
it's just like, what is this?
Oh.
And it could be like the world's cheesiest tune. And it's just not saying that one was cheesy, but
Right,
it could
but
be the world's
yeah.
cheesiest tune. And it's just like, what was that?
Yeah,
And you're
oh
trying
my
to find that
gosh.
genie again. You're chasing that dragon.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And so we were also in another band because there's a gal that we went to school with. She wanted to do The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
There you go.
So it was me, Will on bass, Jake on guitar. I think Roberto did rhythm guitar, and she sang lead, and then her friend was doing the harmonies. And that went really well, you know what I mean? But it was just something about the cold wind that is just, oh my gosh. And so the results for that talent show, we tied. And it was like one of those talent shows where we tied for first place, and
It's so
everyone
Disney.
voted. Yeah, everyone voted for their favorite act, and we tied. I think we got like 50-some votes. And then the other, the chick, I think she did like a piano, like a sappy piano thing.
Yeah.
Also got 53 votes, something like that.
Yeah.
But it was still, and ever since then, dude, like if you know, playing Brown Eyed Girl freshman year didn't solidify my callings and, you know, that thing for drums, that night just sealed the deal. Absolutely no questions about it. No questions.
Yes,
cool.
so we got to find you a band. So anyone out there looking for a drummer, I know there are. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Drummer wanted, drummer wanted,
Oh,
all
yeah.
that stuff. But
Please,
Serious
please,
bands.
This is
please.
your guy right here.
Yes, yes, anything. I'm up for anything. Yeah.
get them out. And I know Joe will come along.
Yeah, I'll support.
Yep,
Yeah.
be the support team, everything else. He does play tambourine. We found that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right
player.
here. We're good.
Pro
You guys need it, I
tambourine
got it.
player.
I got it.
All right, we do need to end here. Unfortunately, we are striking because I have a session with Gavin, and then there's a band coming right after.
Oh, we got a
Sure.
hard out
Oh
coming
my
up here.
gosh,
So
sure.
I guess that brings us down to the end of the pod here. So you got anything else we can find you at? Everything else, I do have your Facebook. Just
Yes.
yours, because I didn't know where to find Joe at.
I'm
so-
not on
Joe
Facebook.
is not.
I have a very
You're
small
probably a
digital-
smart person.
He
Yeah,
is.
I'm
He's
a-
very smart.
I
He's
have
very
a
smart.
very small digital footprint.
Yes.
And mine gets wider and wider every day.
Oh yeah.
But anything left for the good of the order?
So you can see me play at. I'll be playing in the Pit in East Grand Forks. We're doing musical Frozen. I think the dates are the 17th through the 23rd. I'll be playing in the Lake Agassiz Community Band December 6th. I'll be playing in the MS Drum Orchestra, just covering some percussion parts, December 5th. And then I'll be playing with Viva Marimba at Concordia. Me and Wade will be there.
I'll be there too.
Yeah, I think it's December 14th.
Very
You
cool.
know more than me. I always like, oh, it's the week up. Oh, yeah, I got a show.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But awesome. Gavin, where can we find you at? What about these new
Oh,
cuts that you're coming out with?
Yeah.
When will those be available?
probably a
Can you
month
give
or
a
two.
a teaser for
Yeah,
that?
probably about a month or two.
Okay.
So,
That'll
yeah,
be on everywhere you can find.
yeah, everywhere.
Music.
Apple, Spotify, Pandora, wherever. So
What's the name of that?
Song.
What's the name of that?
the name of what?
The project.
The project.
They're not gonna look for Gavin. Well, they might.
Our band is called Day of Bliss.
Day of
You
Bliss.
can find us at Day of Bliss Official on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So, yeah, that's
you go.
about it.
And everything grunge.
Everything
Yes.
grunge. Grunge isn't dead, so we're keeping it alive.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are pirate on cassette. It's singular pirate. There's a discrepancy online right now with pirates, so we'll have to get that straight
One
up.
pirate,
we are
guys.
playing on Fridays, Halloween night, over at Dempsey's downtown, so you can see me in a dinosaur costume. I don't know what Nick's going to be
Oh my
wearing.
gosh.
Yeah, that'll be
But we'll
interesting.
find something for him and everything else. It's going to be an epic night. It'll be really fun. Get your Polaroid take and everything else. You can find that Pirate on Cassette or Pirate on Cassette band from basically the Ticky Tacks all the way up to Instagrams, everything in between. Again, this is the Plank Podcast, and then same thing. Ticky Tacks all the way up to Instagram. So you just got to remember, if your drum, tambourine player, or guitar player's got more charisma than the front man,
Yeah.
Band may be in trouble. But that's why my band's doing just fine. So until next time.
Peace.